Mitsubishi V6 3-liter. Cheap hubcaps on steel wheels, which is kind of strange because it's a factory red LeBaron convertible Moldsmobile. And like all good Chryslers, it's built Ford tough. I guess when you go to the flea market and they got floor mats 3 for $1, just buy whatever they got. Pittsburgh Steelers. So I saw this listed somewhere for sale and I said, wow, how can you make a mistake for a pocket full of change? It's got power door locks, power mirrors, cruise, automatic. Has it got a cassette player? Yes. The door checks are worn out. Now mine has a gas door and a trunk release. This one doesn't. And the door check is broken. And the rear window is... and it's a Moldsmobile. That should buff out. But how can you make a mistake? Didn't got the fake dual tip muffler. Some of them, they weld the second tip onto the muffler so it looks like real dual exhaust, but the second tip is fake. This one's totally fake. It's just welded onto the side of the working tip. Oh, I need these little latches. Must be for the... mine's busted. Must be for the top boot. The fellow's not here. He said, look at the vehicle, check her out, and... I'll get to that part in a minute. Sitting out in the sun. Huh. I think the grill chrome is in better shape than mine. Peeling clear coat. V6 Mitsubishi. But it's got a leaking frost plug that you have to remove the motor to get to. It's cleaner than mine. How do you like that? Mine says 87,000 miles on the odometer, and the Carfax says 130. Interesting. Automatic transmission. I was just reading on Facebook. These are miserable transmissions. They got better as the years went on. Oh yeah. Yuck. Mud. Is it burned? Sometimes it's got a burned smell, or sometimes it's just oxidized. Just oxidized. 3-liter Mitsubishi, famous for the camshaft end seals leaking. Let's crank this baby up. Rusted. Still, it's 28 years old. Somebody's baby for the longest time. Maybe it'll be a good wintermobile. A winter beater. Winter beater. A little rusty. Suspension still hanging on to the rockers? Yep. Doors aren't rusty. It's got lots of options, more than mine. It's a Moldsmobile. The seat doesn't go back as far as mine because, oh yeah, rusty. Patty cake, patty cake. Let's hear how she runs. I'm looking for the clutch pedal. There is none. Crank that baby up! Wow. Sounds nice and quiet. Fires right up. A little bit of standard Mitsubishi oil smoke from the valve guide seals. Wow. Runs perfectly. Bark eater. It's a Chrysler bark eater. Wait a minute. I've got a plastic badge, and this one's got a vinyl sticker. Unless that's the remainder of the glue. No, I think that's the way it came. Yep. I've got fancy badges and a 5-speed. Fancy plastic badges, and the next year they said we could save $1 per car, and they did. Top's not in bad shape. It's probably the original, but the window has caved in, the glass rear window. Can't let it run too long, gonna overheat. No water. Clatter, clatter, clatter. pass. Who wouldn't want to ride around in a fancy red convertible in the winter? That was a transmission. I was just reading that these things are nasty. Oh, nice reverse. Nice drive. Even got the owner's manual and some touch-up paint. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors. Only unlocks. Mold. Yep. Got the deluxe radio. Got more buttons than mine. Oh boy, smoking. Oh, it doesn't have the gauge package. Mine has the optional gauge package. 141,000 miles. Fires right up. What a beauty. Oh. Leaving some Mitsubishi oil smoke behind. Mine doesn't smoke. Oh well, these valve guides. Simple enough to do, and pull the motor to put a frost plug in. At the back of the motor, it's rusted and a little bit on the floor pan. And you need some TLC. Good for parts. Crank that baby up.